Hello, big world. So today I want to talk about some of the specifics of how I practice plant-based whole food. I don't think that everybody does it the same, and I am by no means an expert on it. I by the grace of God, have a person that is advising me through this process, and luckily I have access to that person pretty often and can kind of ask for guidance and ask for just ideas and feedback on how to proceed with the plant-based whole food. So I eat 6 things. Fruits and vegetables are the bulk of what I eat, and then followed by legumes, so beans, and I do eat peanut butter, but just small amounts. And I do eat nuts and seeds, and whole grains. So my understanding is that the idea is to do very low oil. And I have noticed that the days that I've had more oil, I do have more, like, I don't feel as satisfied by the food that I eat. I have cravings for more food when I do eat more oil. So fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, legumes, and whole grains. So I do a lot of oatmeal. I'll make a batch of oatmeal that's enough to last me for a few days. And then each day I'll put a different type of fruit and a different type of nut. I don't put any sweetener in it, but I do usually cook it with either dates or raisins, just to get a little something. But my favorites are to do like walnuts with apples, or almonds with blueberries and bananas. Sometimes I'll put coconut in it. I have a pumpkin pie spice that I got, so it's just cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, ginger, allspice. Just got it, from like a cheap store. It was $1 or something. And I always put chia seeds in it. That's been a pretty good staple for me, kind of a go-to. Make sure that I have quinoa on hand. I make sure that I have brown rice on hand. Make sure that I have garbanzo beans on hand. I've been soaking the dried garbanzo beans and then cooking them in the pressure cooker, making hummus out of it. I tend to eat a lot of avocados. Those do have They have a high oil content, but it's not oil. It's not processed to get the avocado oil. So there's something that adding oil to something is different than eating a food that has a lot of oil in it. So I have an air fryer. I love my air fryer. I cook a lot of vegetables in it. Yesterday I just chopped the asparagus stalks in half and cooked them in the air fryer for about 10 minutes or so, and then I put a little salt and garlic powder on them. Bomb. So good. And you can pretty much cook any type of vegetable in there. I did just cut the Brussels sprouts in half, kind of soaked them in a little bit of balsamic vinegar, and then put them in there with some red onions. Maybe that'll be my next endeavor, is to come up with some recipes. But I would like to start including that in my videos to be a little more specific about what foods I'm eating. I fry tofu in my air fryer like several days a week. And I don't really miss the meat. I never was all that much of a fan of the meat. So leave me some comments. Let me know what kind of information y'all want to know about this plant-based whole food endeavor that I'm going on. So thanks.